Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So in this presentation, I'm going to demonstrate how to integrate the WAZUH with VirusTotal and also how to detect and remove the malware using uh, VirusTotal integration. So there are two options. Either we can do the implementation on Ubuntu, I mean any Linux based agent system or Windows. So the virtualized environment which I'm going to use are WAZU OVA, it's running. Okay, so basically two adapters I have configured. The first one is NAT and the second one is host only adapter, and you can notice the IP address. For the host only adapter it is 1.24, and then I'm going to use the Windows server. So I'm going to try the virus detection on the Windows server system. Okay. And already I have configured this Windows Server as one of the agent of the WAZU, and I'm using the third system just to open the dashboard. Even you can use the Windows Server itself to access the dashboard of the WAZU server. And you can notice that already this Windows uh, is configured as one of the agent of the WAZU. Okay, it's active now. So now let's start the configuration. So let's go to the, I will share the link of the Wazoo document in my description part. You can access that, okay. So basically the lab is starting from here. So we have to go to this folder, osec.configuration, and ensure that the syscheck part disable is set to no. So go to the server and go to the file system. So program file says 6876 OSEC agent, and just we need the, I think, the configuration file, osec.configuration file. So this is the file, I think. So in this file, just press Ctrl F, then type syscheck, and we are in syscheck part location, and ensure that it is disabled. The disabled block is no, yes. So this is the first thing what we have to check. Okay, add an entry within the syscheck block to configure the directory to be monitored in real time. In this use case, you configure WAZU to monitor your downloads folder. So this is what we are going to monitor. Okay, so I just okay, I just open another notepad file. I open this, I just copy this one, and we have to replace the username with our username. Okay, so just go to the downloads part, just copy this. Let's go to the PC. sorry, um, C colon, okay, users, okay, the administrator, and the downloads. Okay, so this is the path actually you want. Just copy that and paste it onto the notepad. Okay, so we have to create this block inside the syscheck, add entry within the syscheck block to configure the directory that has to be monitored in real time. Okay, so let me go to the osec.configuration file. Okay, before that, let me edit the, so let me edit this part also. Okay, so this has to be replaced by our system downloads path. So Control V. So just copy this, and go to the, okay, just go to the syscheck part. So inside the syscheck block, okay, copy this, and then just save it. I hope this is correct. Okay, so then we have to just download the Python executable installers. Okay, so just copy this and go to the Windows, open the Edge. So I go to the website to download the Python. Okay, just go to the stable release. Okay, then I'm just looking for the MSI installer. So you can find the MSI installer here, Windows installer 64-bit. Okay, just it's getting downloaded. So install the Python. So use admin privilege when installing and add python.exe to the path. These are very important. Customize the installation. Okay, okay, install. So now the Python has been installed. Then just go to the PowerShell. So once the Python completes the installation process, open administrator PowerShell terminal. So the PowerShell has to be opened as administrator. Okay, so now install the py installer. So this is a command pip installer. And ensure that the Windows server has two adapters. One is the first adapter is NAT and the second adapter is host only adapter. So the main reason why we put the NAT adapter is now like when we do the installation like Python or update the WAZUH agent. So in that situation we need the network connectivity. Okay, I hope the installation is successful. Then let's check the version. Six point 13.0. And now we move on to the next level. So you use Python installer here to convert active response Python script. So basically now we are going to create a script, Python program, and that program has to be would be having the extension .py. So we want that program to be converted into a file with exe extension, executable extension. So for that reason, the py installer has been installed. So now we have to create an active response script to remove a file from Windows endpoint. Okay, so now just copy this and go to the desktop. Okay, create, or we can just open the notepad. So already we copied the program, just paste it, then file, save as. So onto the desktop. Okay, then within double quotes, okay, you have to give the file name, and the file name has to be this, exactly this. Okay, copy, paste. Okay, close the double quotes. So if you don't put the double quotes, then it would be saved as a text file. So you have to save it within the double quotes. Save, and you can see the file is available on the desktop, and it shows clearly that this is a Python program. And okay, create an active response script. So basically, this script is going to like when a malware is detected. So this script has to remove the malware from the system. So that is the function. functionality of this script. Okay, now this is we created as a Python program with py extension. So now we have to convert it into the exe file. Okay, okay, so we have to like go to the PowerShell. Okay, so PowerShell, open as administrator. Okay, so you are on the administrators. Okay, so now we have to go to the desktop cd desktop. Okay, then you put the ls command here. You can find the remove.thread.py is available here. Okay, now what you have to do is this is the command. Okay, so py installer installer dash f. Okay, py installer dash f. Then remove dash thread dot py. So now py installer is executed to convert the remove thread Python program to an exe file. So after take note of the path where py installer created remove dash thread.exe. So we have to ensure that whether this exe file has been created or not. So let's type ls command, and there is a folder, new folder, dist, and again we type ls. Yes, so it has created remove dash thread.exe file on the dist folder. So what we have to do next is move the executable file, okay, to this folder. Okay, so we have to go to this folder, WAZUH agent active response folder. So go to the C colon program files 86 WAZUH agent and active response, then bin. I think this is the location. Yeah, bin. So this folder, move the exe file to this location. So where exactly we have the exe file? Okay, we have the exe file here on the distribution or whatever, like dist folder. So we have this exe file, copy and paste onto the WAZUH agent active response bin folder. Okay, so it has been moved to this active response folder. Then after that, restart the WAZUH agent to apply the changes. Run the following PowerShell command as an administrator. So we have to restart the WAZUH agent on the Windows server. So just go to the PowerShell, restart service dash name WAZUH. Okay, then also there is another way, like C colon also agent. Also agent. Yeah. So even this one you can use to restart. Okay. So restart either this command or the other ways, just go to the folder and restart. Then after that, we have to do some settings on the WAZUH server. So this we have to basically do on the WAZUH server. So for that you need virus total. Just let me go to the virus total. So already I have logged in, created an account with the virus total, uh, and just go here API key. You can find the API key. So just copy. Okay, it is hidden, but just you can copy it. And let's see where exactly we have to incorporate the key. So add the following configuration to the osec.configuration file on the WAZUH server to enable the virus total integration. Replace your virus total API key with your key. Okay, so basically there is a so this exactly you have to replace with the key that you copy from the virus total. Okay, so let's move on to the WAZUH server. So how I'm going to do? I'm going to I'm going to have a SSH connection with the WAZUH. Even you can directly access the terminal of the WAZUH here, but like copy paste command, they won't work well if we are directly using the WAZUH terminal. So what I'm going to do in the Bodhi Linux, from Bodhi Linux, I'm going to open a SSH connection. WAZUH user at 192.168.1.24. This is the IP address of the WAZUH server manager. If any message comes regarding the keys, so just accept the keys. You type yes and accept the keys. Okay. So now we have successfully connected to the WAZUH server. ifconfig. So you can find the IP of not this one. So it's 1.24. Okay, this is the IP of the WAZUH. Now I want to access the OSEC configuration file sudo su, then nano, and then I open give the path of the file. Okay, so very simple for us to copy and paste onto the terminal. So this won't be possible when we directly access the WAZUH console. So that's why we are making a connection, SSH connection with the WAZUH server manager from the Bodhi Linux. So let's follow the instructions. Okay, so just we have opened the osec.configuration file. Okay, then so under the osec configuration block, so we have to incorporate this. Okay, so let me copy this in a notepad. So uh, like uh, I want to replace this part, okay, with my key. So I just go to the virus total, I just copy this and okay, I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so now let me copy this stuff and go to the osec.configuration file. So this is osec.configuration block. So under the OSEC configuration, basically we have to uh, create this block of integration. So let me paste that, whatever I copied from the notepad. So you can find that we have done this part successfully. Okay, so OSEC underscore configuration is the block under which we pasted the integration block. Control O, save, enter, and so this would allow to trigger virus total query whenever any of the rules in the file integrity module system check group are triggered. So that means like when any file is downloaded or okay, into the download folder. Okay, file when the file integrity module rules are triggered. Okay, then it would send a request to the virus total. The free virus total API rate limits. Okay, so leave it. You can add more roles beside this too. You can configure WAZUH to monitor more directories besides. So basically, we have initially configured to monitor the downloads file. So basically what we are going to do is we are going to download a malware into the downloads folder, and automatically this would trigger the file integrity module rules, and this would uh, bring the virus total into the action. And finally, the WAZU would detect that particular, the malware what we download as a malware. It would confirm and take necessary actions to remove the malware. Okay, so this is the basic idea of this lab. Okay, so again, append the following blocks to the WAZU server configuration. This enable active response. So this is the first one is for detection using the virus total, and also integrating the virus total with the WAZU. And here is we are configuring the mechanism for the response. Okay, so this would remove the exe file, thread.exe file. This would trigger the remove.thread.exe file, and that would remove the malware basically. So we have to put this, okay, in the inside the OSEC config block. Just copy and go here. So here, just scroll down. Here you can paste. So this is going to remove the sorry, this is going to trigger or execute the remove thread exe file, and that is going to uh, remove the malware from the system. So Control O, enter. Okay, so when the virus total confirms that it is a malware, okay, then this would take the appropriate action to remove the malware. Okay, so after you do the insertion, just Control O, enter, and then finally Control X. Then we have to update the rules. Okay, so add the following rules to the WAZU server. So in the WAZU server, basically you have to go to the var OZEC etc cd var pls cd OZEC ls cd etc ls. Okay, so rules, yeah, I think rules cd rules ls. So we have our local underscore rules dot xml. So nano local underscore rules dot xml. Okay, so open this one, and so you have to add this into the local rules.xml. Just copy this. So group name is virus total. So come here, okay. So find some space here and right click, paste it, Control O, enter, Control X. So let me open the file again and check whether I have pasted properly. Yes, everything proper. Control O, enter Control X. So we have done this part also. Then finally we have to restart the server manager. If we make some mistake in the WAZUH configuration, then this execution part would throw some error message. I hope the configuration of OSEC went well. That's why there is so far no error messages. So what's the next step? So for the setup is ready, attack emulation. So follow the next step to temporarily turn off real-time Microsoft Defender antivirus protection and Windows security. Um, okay, and select the Windows security app. Go to virus and threat protection and under virus and threat protection settings, select manage settings. Switch real-time protection off. Yeah, this is very important. So let us confirm. Yeah, it's the restart is successful. So they're asking us to shut down the real-time protection. So Windows um, firewall and advanced security. So let's check what exactly they want is click on the start menu and type Windows security. Yeah, Windows security. Okay, and just scroll down. Virus and threat protection. Scroll down. Manage the settings. So real-time protection should be off. Cloud delivered protection is off. Automatic sample submission is off. Okay, so this is what they are asking us to do, I think. So select the Windows security application. From results, go to virus and threat protection. Yes, virus and threat. Select manage settings. Switch real-time protection to off. Yes, we did. Real-time protection off. Cloud also off. Automatic sample submission is off. Okay, so just make sure that these settings are off. Then we go to the next thing. Otherwise, if you download the malware, immediately the defender would come into action and remove that file. So now we don't want the defender to take the action, but we want the virus total, which is integrated with the WAZUH. Okay, it's up to them to detect and respond. So download the file, echo test file to the download folder. Okay, so how to download? Okay, this triggers. Okay, let's copy this. Then go to the server. Okay, so what's happening? I'm not able to paste it here. So just copy. Illegal character in path. So what's happening is, yeah, here, administrators, administrator or administrators. So we should check this. Go to the like C colon, then users, administrator. Okay, then yeah, this is the path actually. Downloads. Okay, so this is the path. So now let's check this. So what exactly want is administrator downloads. Yeah, Bismillah. So now the malware has been, a sample malware has been downloaded. Okay, you can visualize the alert data in the WAZUH dashboard. To do this, go to threat hunting module and add the filters, the search bar to the, wait, okay, so we go to the dashboard. Okay, in the dashboard, there are two systems active. Let me refresh. It's taking a little bit time. Yeah, let's mail, mail. So there are two active systems. Okay, then let's go to the Windows. Threat hunting. Okay, then what exactly we have to do is threat hunting module and add the filters in the search bar to query the alerts. Uh, so search, add the filter. Um, so what's a filter? Is one. Oh, so it's not coming. So rule ID, is it rule ID? Rule, rule ID. Okay, then is on off. So select the value. So what's the value? 5, 5, 4. These are the values. 554. Let's do individually. 554. Okay. And then um 100,092. Then 553. And then 87105. 87105. Save. Yeah, fantastic. You can see the virus total alert, active response mechanism, um, file added to the system, file deleted. Yeah, so now everything successfully done. Like the virus total has alerted when a virus is downloaded, and then active response mechanism has been triggered. Okay, and the file has been deleted. So you want to go a little in depth, then what you can do is just go here and look at um, okay, see, you can see virus total alert. Okay, this virus has been detected. Active response remove thread to exe removed. Thread located at ecore.txt. File has been deleted. So this lab demonstrate um, how the WAZUH can be incorporated with VirusTotal and how active response mechanism, that is extended detection and response mechanism of WAZUH can be configured. So the WAZUH detects and confirm whether it is a malware or not with VirusTotal. And then basically what happens, the response script executed and that removes the malware. Okay, suspected malware. So with this, I conclude my uh, presentation. Thank you very much.